Hello, everyone. All right, so we are heading into week 6, and our synopsis, our writing project 2, is due at the end of the day on the 20th. So we've got about 3 more days to do this. And it looks like a lot of you are doing some really good research. I glanced at the research reports that have been turned in. Not all of them have been turned in yet, so get those in. But from what I see, those of you who have turned it in are doing some really good work and found some good sources. And so these last few weeks have only been focused on finding those sources. And so this week, if we look at week 6, the only thing that I want to cover here is a few things. So I have added an overview. I'm going to post the video right here, but I've added the overview of our writing project 2. Okay, just to remind you what we are doing. So I encourage you to go back in here and read this over closely. What we're doing here is kind of a research report. It's something that allows us time to do our research, but also to get it on paper to kind of show other people what sources, what other experts are talking about this behavior that we identified in our autoethnography and what their perspectives look like. Okay, and so we're not sharing our opinions or anything yet. We're just simply writing an introduction on the research question, what this behavior is, and what the importance of going out and finding experts and stakeholders and researchers who have written about this behavior. But it's simply a report, okay? And this is what they have to say. This is what they are, breaking down all the components of each of these sources and presenting to an audience of what their research is made up of, who they are. And so read this overview again, watch my video again to recap, but also I highly recommend just going down here and looking at the student example again, because this allows us to wrap our minds around what is expected. We've got that introduction. Look at how this student writes their introduction, what they include and what they don't include. For instance, opinion and all those kind of things. And then each page is just, following the criteria, the formula or the template provided for this synopsis. Okay, author ethos statement. Who is this author, right? When was it published? What is the title, when was it published? What is the argument and premise? This is summary. This is your original summary. No cutting and pasting. This is your original summary. And this is quite long. It only has to be like 150 words. Why this perspective is relevant. Why is this important to listen to this person, this group of people? And then the citation. So read over that closely. Here's the criteria that is supposed to be on each synopsis page. So just every source is going to have a page that looks like that. It's not difficult, but it takes time to get to know our source a little bit so that we can summarize. And if we go back in here into our module, I've included a short little page that includes some tutorials. I'll open it, some tutorials on how to summarize, okay? Because it's trickier than we think. We're not paraphrasing, we are summarizing. And so we are telling our audience what the author said. So the author opens with this. Then let's say their last, it's Lisa Lopez. Lisa Lopez opens her article talking about this. Then she explains this. Then she does this. Then she makes this claim. So you're mentioning the author in every single sentence, whether by name or pronoun, okay? And that's how you write a summary, but review that because the summaries are going to count here. And then I encourage you to go to the submission page and always go down here and look at the rubric to see what I'm going to be looking for. It's got to have that introduction, right? And it's going to include the required sources and all of the 8 components for each synopsis page, the MLA citations, and the formatting. So it's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, please give me a call. I'll be opening our next module here coming up as soon as this is closer to the due date. Remember, I have office hours Tuesday afternoons between 12:15 and 2:15. If anybody wants to drop in on Zoom, and it's on our homepage, it's on our Canvas homepage, the link. If any of you want to drop in and ask questions or get some feedback or anything like that, I am always available. I'm just sitting in here with my computer up and running and just waiting for anybody to drop in. All right. Good luck this week. Bye-bye.